you guys see me yet? Hello. Thank you, Mary Jo. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday, you guys. It's Flosstube Day. Today is Monday, February 6th, 2023. And I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? How was your weekend? How is everyone? Tell me. How was your weekend? Our weekend was pretty good. Got lots of goodies here to share with you. Our weekend was pretty good. It was a lot of running. So this weekend was a busier weekend. Sometimes we have weekends that aren't too busy, and sometimes weekends are super busy. So this weekend was pretty busy. Plus, it was my husband's birthday. So we had birthday celebrations in there. And then lots of running for basketball. We had 2 basketball tournaments. The boys had one, and my middle daughter had one. And then my oldest daughter, Dee, she auditioned for State Honors Band. So everybody keep your fingers crossed for her, because this kind of means a lot to her. So I'm hopeful that she had a good audition and that they decide that she's State Honor Band worthy. So fingers crossed for Dee. So it was a busy weekend. And then part of my husband's birthday, he wanted to go visit his mom, because we hardly ever get down there to see his mom, even though we live close. That's why we stayed in this area, was to be able to be close to his mom and my parents. His dad passed away 23 years ago from cancer. And so life is just busy, and it drives me crazy because we don't ever get down there to see people. And so he said, for my birthday, I'd kind of like to go down and just spend some time with my mom. And so we all went down there on Sunday and just had some time with her that we don't often get down there to do. So that was really nice to get down there and see her. Let me see who is here. Hello, Tammy S. It is kind of beautiful, and it's going to be in the 40s this week from what I see. So I'm kind of excited about that. Hello, Judy. Hello, Kay. Working on Snowman Collector 1. How is it going? Because that is on my list to dive into. So I would like to know, how is it going? I can't wait to start that Snowman Collector 1. It's so cute. Marsha, I know. Marsha says, yay, 5,000. So we did it. For those of you who were here with me on Thursday for our quilting live, part of the discussion was, oh my gosh, you're so close to 5,000 subscribers. Are you going to hit 5,000? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe we will. I don't know. And you guys were so helpful in like giving us a thumbs up. I think we almost hit 150 thumbs up on our quilting live from Thursday. So that was amazing. Thank you for the thumbs up, because that is part of how YouTube decides to share your videos. So if you get lots of thumbs up, if you get lots of subscribers, if you get lots of comments, so comments are very helpful. That's all part of the algorithm that YouTube uses to spread your channel, to like put your channel out there and have it pop up on other people's feeds and stuff like that. So thank you very, very much. And yes, you guys were super excited on Friday, I think. People started messaging and said, you hit 5,000, you hit 5,000. So we did officially hit 5,000. Thank you so much. It's super exciting. And we're going to have a little party this February, this month. It is February. So this month we're going to have a party. I don't know when. I was thinking about having it be like around Valentine's Day. So I don't know when for sure, but we're going to have a party this month for sure. And you guys, I have some amazing giveaways for this party. So it's definitely worth your time to be a part of it. So be sure to join in for the party. I don't really know what the party will look like or entail. Maybe it'll be games. Maybe it'll be just a nice chat. I don't know. But there will for sure be some fabulous giveaways. So you'll want to tune in for that. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Laurel. Amy's Quilty Adventures, hello. Haven't been out in a few days. Oh no. How are you doing? Martha, hello. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Ingrid. Hello, Alice, Sue, Linda. Oh, I'm glad it's not icy in Texas anymore. Hello, Barbara. Hello, So Crazy. Louise, hello. Good afternoon, Kathy. Hello, hello. Hello, Alicia, Mary Jo, Sally Quilt. Deanna, hello. Chris, hello. Hello, Chris. Homebody Patty, hello. We are having a windy but beautiful day today. I see you, says Barbara. Yay. Hello, Kara. Chris says Eleanor Rigby is almost done. It is. You have been flying through that. I didn't even have a chance to join in with you because you're stitching so fast. Elizabeth, my oldest daughter, won her playoff game, so her hockey team's going to state. Oh, Elizabeth, that is so exciting. Congratulations to your oldest daughter. Yay for her, and good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. When is state for hockey? And where is state for hockey? My weekend was relaxing, but not much sewing. Well, sometimes you need a weekend like that. Pam, hello. Okay, I found out that I do have 2 blood clots in my left leg and had to start blood thinner. Well, take care of yourself. Take care and get better very, very soon. Please. Please. I lost my spot. Thank you, Martha. Hope she makes the cut. Thank you, Patty. Cindy, hello. I have no doubt Dee nailed it. I hope so for her. For her, because I know it's important to her. Hello, Cindy. Oh, that's Barbara saying hello to Cindy. Hello, Carol from Nova Scotia. Our weekend was extremely cold, but not busy, but didn't want to go out in the extreme cold. Love your show. You always so happy and you're uplifting and encouraging. Well, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I'm glad you are here. Thank you for joining us. Family time is great with family. It sure is. Hello from Juneau, Wisconsin. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Sharon. Yay to 5K. So cool. Congratulations, says Louise. Mary Jo had a very stitchy weekend. Finished Blooming Tiny Town and Little Red Schoolhouse sampler. I love that. Share it to our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. I would love to see them. Hello, Anne. I have lost my crafty mojo. Finished a crochet hat, which looks a little sad. Send me your happy, positive, crafty motivation. So I don't think you are alone, my dear. I was reading something. Let me read it to you. I don't want to lose my spot though. So I'm going to read it to you in a second, but it kind of hit home a little bit with me. Excuse me. Amy's Quilty Adventures, mostly okay. My back, especially the lower, is getting weaker from laying around. So I have to deal with that as soon as I'm able. Itched it twice the past week. Oh, well, get better. At least, you've got the winter to kind of recuperate. But please get better. All of you people out there, get better soon. Yes, you deserve a party for all the added subscribers you have now, says Martha. Hello, Terry. Hello, Elaine. Uh-oh, where did everybody go? Here we go. Your parties are always great, Angela. I just never make them live. Well, that happens sometimes. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Carrie. Thank you so much. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Marcia. Are you getting any Tim Holtz fabric? I am not, but I could look into it, Marcia. I'll have to look into that. The 10U will play Spooner. Oh, in Spooner. Okay. March 4th through 5th. Elaine, well, good luck to her. Blanca, hello. You are here. I'm so glad you're here. The needleworker is going well, says Kay. Very cute. I chose 16 count fabric. Can you tell me what this color is called? It's from Legacy Fiber Arts. I'd love to get a big piece. It's a special dye. It's her special blend. She did a special Snowman Collector Series blend. So it's not, I do have bigger pieces left still, but it's not one of her, something they typically sell. They did it special for us. They did a special blend for us for Prairie Life, and they did a special blend for us for Snowman Collector Series. So there you go. Hello, Happy Stitcher. Finally started Prairie Life. Well, you'll probably catch me. I am into it, but I don't feel like I'm that far into it. But I do still have some K if you're interested in it. Hello, Valeria. How are you? Are you feeling better this week? I hope. Okay, so let me tell you two things. First of all, I'm going to read this thing that I found. It just popped up on my phone yesterday, and it's called Wintering. So this is what it looks like. Maybe some of you guys have seen this. I don't know. So speaking of like feeling like you've lost your mojo, or like you're just, I've felt really tired lately, like so tired. It's unexplainable. And I say to my husband, what is my problem? I'm not usually like this. I'm usually like, go get it, go get it. Like, got to get this done, got to get this done. And lately I'm like, oh, I got to get this done, but I am just beat. So I don't know what my problem is. Maybe I need more vitamins. I'm not quite sure. But then this popped up and it says, wintering. You may think yourself lazy or flawed, yet your body is made of almost exactly the same elements as the stars. Your bone composition matches the coral in the seas, and you, my friend, are ruled by the moon and the sun, whether you like it or not. So, no, you are not lazy. Nature is simply pulling you to slow, like the life, flora, and fauna around you. It is not your moment to rise. It is winter. You are wintering, and you are right on time. And that's by Donna Ashworth. So what do you guys think about that? I read it and I was like, oh, maybe this is just the time. But then the other part of me was like, no, I will not winter. I will go against wintering and I will conquer winter. So what do you guys think of that? I would love to hear some feedback about it. Valeria just got out of the dentist, and yes, I'm much better. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Susan Hey, Angela, getting happy mail from you today. I'm happy to hear that. Valeria, I starched and ironed all my calico fabric. You did? So now you're ready to cut, right? Judy, oh, that's me too. I'm wintering, or like I like to call it, hibernating. Yes. I have her books. Oh, you do? Susan says, I love Donna Ashworth. I have her books. Lori, hello. How are you, my friend? I feel like I've not talked to you in forever. I hope you're well. Lori says, I do all 4 seasons on a daily basis. You do. You're busy. Martha, I love winter, but I live where it's not as cold and it does not snow. Patricia, wintering is definitely a thing. Sun is less and it can be dreary. Yes, I do agree with that point. Like you don't get as much sunshine. Yes, all of that. Barbara, I am going to be setting up some Stitch Michigan days very soon. Lori, I love your new hairdo. The longer hair, Valeria, with a little bit of pink, a little bit of sass in it. It's very cute. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to share with you. Oh, Sharon, you take it back. Sharon says one word, Angela. It's an ugly word, I know. But could you? Oh, I think I'm too young. Am I too young for that yet? I don't know. I need to have a talk with my mom. Mom, what is going on? Anne says, I think I need to put away my current whips and find something quick and easy. Do some stitch cards. Oh my gosh, that always gets me back into my stitching mojo. Doing one of Lori's stitch cards because it's quick, it's easy, it's like immediate gratification, and it really gets you back into it. And I will say, I have been stitching Cornelius from Chicken Club, and that has also got me back into my stitching mojo. So that is helpful when you have like just a fun, quick kind of easy breezy stitch that you can just really get into and have progress that you can really see. So stitch cards, fabulous solution. And Cornelius, I will say, has been going very quickly for me. So I'm going to share progress. I'm going to pick probably the second or third floss tube that we do each month will be a progress floss tube. So I will share all my stitching progress with you guys like once a month. I think that's going to be better than weekly because sometimes I don't make a lot of progress each week. And then I feel like I've let you guys down because I haven't made the progress that I wanted to make. So maybe once a month will be better because then I'll have more progress to share with you. I think Lori says spring in morning, waking up, summer in the day, doing all the things, autumn at night, winding things down, and winter as well. I sleep and then I start all over. Well, there you go. That's a positive way to look at it. Like just accomplish all of the seasons in one day. Oh, the other thing for your stitching mojo that I have noticed lately as well is getting into a really good audiobook or a podcast, because then I'm excited to, or like a good show or movie. Although for me, it's kind of hard. Some shows or movies that we're watching, I don't care. And so I'll stitch while the kids are watching it. But some shows or movies I really want to watch. And so I have a hard time stitching and trying to watch it at the same time. But I can listen to audiobooks or to podcasts. And I found my headphones, which were packed away and I could not find them. And I found them. So the other night I had my headphones on and I got some really good stitching in. And it was like, oh, I was at peace. Like it was very nice to have my book on and be listening to what's going on in the book, and is very nice. So that could help too. Getting engrossed in a good book or a good podcast that you look forward to. After the hectic fall, says Kara, I love a slower winter. Me too. I typically do. However, it hasn't been as slow as I would like. Not enough stitching time. I'm feeling that too, but I'm determined to change that. Because basketball is wrapping up, and then we're going to have this little bit of a break between sports. And so I'm really kind of looking forward to it. Like I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. It's gonna be changed. More stitching time is gonna happen. Oh, Sharon. Pish. That's what I always say to when my little one says something. It's from Chrysanthemum by Kevin Henkes. That book is a really cute book. And the mom always said, the girl comes home and she's like really down after school because kids are picking on her at school. And she's really down and she says, she's like, I'm, horrible. I'm loathsome. She uses all these words. She's like in 4K. And the mom always says, pish. And so I always say that to my little one when she says, and I go, pish. Okay, Lori Stitch Cards got me back into stitching after almost 30 years away. Angela suggested I try one. I'm hooked. Aren't they so cute? All things cross stitch now. Such an enabler. Well, you're welcome. I enable happiness. That's the name of our shop. Happy Little Stitch Shop. Hello, Jane. How are you? Judy says, I love winter hibernation, time to relax and craft and be creative. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Making great progress on Autumn Love. Only the large box on the bottom to do. Judy, that's awesome. I'm still working on Autumn Love. It's in my mix. Did you say you were only doing live stream? No. I'll do live streams every Monday for Flosstube. So Flosstube live streams will continue every Monday. And quilting live streams will continue every Thursday. but I'm going to pick one of those live streams a month to focus on like a whip parade and share my progress. Instead of trying to share it weekly, we'll still have live streams weekly, but I just won't share my progress weekly because sometimes there's not a lot of progress to share. But I still have tons of other stuff to talk to you guys about. Stuff from the shop, stitch alongs that we're doing, like keeping you in the know about stuff that's going on at Happy Little Stitch Shop. But progress shares will be once a month. But live streams will happen every week, twice a week, without fail. Sharon says, in all seriousness, though, 6 children, a husband, and a business is probably what is going on with you. Maybe. Maybe. We can be very affected by sunless winters. It's true. I did have a conversation, by the way, with my children over the weekend about bussin'. So I said, do you guys know, have you ever heard of people using the word bussin'? And all of them said yes. And I said, well, I've never heard you guys use that word. And they said, no, we don't really use it. But yes, it's a word. And I said, well, what does it mean? And I said, use it in a sentence. And Dee said, I'm not going to use it in a sentence for you. She goes, but I'll tell you what it means. It means that something's awesome, or whatever. I said, okay. So this conversation came up on the live stream. And I was talking about how we were doing something. It was going to be a lot of fun. It was going to be awesome, whatever. And somebody said, it's going to be bussing. And I was like, what is that? And they said, it means awesome. It's like kids slang. They use it these days. And I was like, I've never heard that word. And so I am now trying to incorporate it into, and it came up again on our Thursday live stream. And so I kept trying to say it like, oh, we're doing this and it's bussing. And somebody said to me, Angela, you try to take off the G, just have it be bussin'. I said, because I was being very proper, like, it's a jolly good bussing time, and my kids were just howling. I said, I guess I was saying it wrong because I kept saying bussing. And they're like, yeah, you don't say it like that, Mom. It's bussin'. And I was like, well, I didn't know. So apparently, yes, my kids are familiar with that word. And yes, it is out there. And I just am completely out of the loop. Martha says, I like all the happy enabling you do. Well, thank you. I shall continue. It's kid slang for a reason. Yeah, it's not meant for me to use. I think I like the word awesome better. Me too. I'm in agreement. Okay, so I have some fun things to share with you guys. We are in the midst of shipping out Stitch Along stuff. So all of the Stitch Along invoices went out, and we are in the midst of trying to get those orders out the door to you. We're making good progress each day. So we should be caught up pretty quick. Like this week, we should be caught up with getting all that stuff out the door. I also have some exciting news. We have a new worker starting tomorrow. Happy Little Stitch Shop has gotten a little extra happy help. So that's exciting. They don't like us to use their slang. Yeah, it's their words. Hello, Marie. Let's get motivated together. Maybe we should have another Happy Little Stitch Hour. That has seemed to be motivating for me in the past. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some new things that have arrived at the shop. Well, one new thing that jumped in. Look what's here. Lori told us that they were at the warehouse. Well, now it's at Happy Little Stitch Shop. It's here. I know this doesn't have cross stitch, isn't cross stitch related, but I still wanted to share it because I'm going to share it on Thursday too. But these are the 10-inch interfacing squares, the pre-cut 10-inch sew-in interfacing squares. They are here. They're in the shop. They're ready to ship. They have arrived. Okay, so that is here and ready to go. Now I'm going to share with you all of the Stitch Along stuff that has been invoiced and is headed your way right now. Sandy says, congrats. What is your new Happy Busy Bee going to be doing for you? So she's going to help out with cutting because, as you guys know, Joan goes south for the winter. And so she's going to be helping out with that a little bit. And she's also going to train on shipping and receiving. So that's exciting. training will take a while. Like it takes a while to get, people up and running. So it'll take a while, but I'm very excited. She's a quilter. She has quilted for many, many years and worked at various quilt shops in the vicinity. And she's very nice and she's very excited. She's like, I'm very excited to be part of your team. So it's happy news. It's happy, happy news. Thank you, Jane. Kara says, last week I heard bussin used on TV show on Magnolia Network, some high school. You're kidding. They were trying to get the man leading the program to use the word bussin. Sharon. Whoa, that's mega bussin. Oh my gosh. We've just added. We've created our own happy little slang. Mega bussin. Oh, that's so fantastic for you. Thank you. I'm excited. They laughed and laughed when he used it. I bet they did. Congratulations on your new help. That great angel. I know I'm excited. It'll be so good. So little one will be doing some training in the shipping department. She better not touch her cart. I know. Oh my gosh, we put some baskets in that cart because I got some new baskets for organizing stitch along stuff. And we just set them on our cart because the cart was sitting right there. And so we just set them there. And she got there this morning and she was like, what is this in my cart? And why is it there? I was like, we can just take them out. And she was all out of sorts because there were baskets in her cart. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's okay. We'll just move them. It's not a big deal. Oh, it's crazy. It's wonderful, Angela. Your shop is growing. It is. I'm excited. It's awesome. Yes. Kayla, I got baskets. Yeah. So they're there now. I want to put her name on. This is her cart. Back away. Oh my gosh, it's very funny. Okay, so here are all of the goodies that we are stitching. And I apologize if I told some of you guys, why did I grab two of those? I don't know. If I told some of you guys that little sampler series was going to be starting in March, I had it in my brain that it was starting in March. And I'm pretty convinced that I said something like that to people. But it, in fact, was on the website to start in February. So I apologize if you were anticipating a start for that in March. I put 3 new stitch alongs out there, one to start in March, April, and May. Celebrations, seasonal, what is it called? Year of Celebrations 2 by Hands On Design. That stitch along has been added to the shop, due to start in March. However, it's kind of a short turnaround. So if we don't get a lot of people signed up for it, I might push that back a little bit to give people more time to sign up for it. I thought it's a one and done, so I'll just do it quick in March, but that might not be enough time for you guys. Because this one was highly requested from people, but we have not had a lot of people sign up for it yet. So it might just need more time, and plus then give us more time. So this is what it looks like. It's seasons 2, A Year of Celebration Continues, and it's all 12 of those charts, those makes in this chart. And that one is scheduled to start in March. However, I anticipate that will probably be moved back. So that is one of the new stitch alongs that we have added. We have also added monthly stockings by Blackbird Designs. That one, I think, is scheduled to start in April. And so I'm going to show you a quick picture of that. So they're cute little stockings. And in each chart, there are 3 options. So you can see at the bottom that there are 3 charts within the one chart. So monthly stockings, that one starts in April, and that's by Blackbird Designs. That one was also requested. And then we have monthly Quakers. stitch along by From the Heart Needle Art. And these are really cute little monthly stitches. So that one is January, for example. It's just like a mini Quaker stitch. It's very pretty. And the floss kits are very minimal because you're only going to get probably 2 or 3 flosses in each kit. You know, there are only probably 2 or 3 colors. So these would be pretty quick stitches and cost effective because you don't have a lot of floss involved. So it's a good option for people who want to have a little quick stitch each month. So those 3 are out there for reservations for anybody who wants to join in on those goodies. Oh my goodness, wait till she's a teenager. I know, Judy. That's what I'm thinking. Our motto has always been like, okay, it might be cute when they're 3 or 4 or 2, but it's not so cute once they're 13, 14, 15. So we usually try to get it under control when they're little, but she can be a little sassy. Valeria signed up for the stocking. Yay. Kara signed up for the year celebrations. I had plenty to do. I thought people probably wouldn't mind too much if I pushed it back a little bit because I know that everybody has lots to do. I've been working on season 2. I have 6 months done. Kathy, yay. Look at you go. Kay says, my problem is usually I already have the patterns when you add this along. Oh, well, that happens. How big are the stockings fabric count? So the stockings, let me see. The stitch count is going to vary a little bit from stocking to stocking, but like 45 by 73 is about what they are. The stockings fabric count. And so we have you have a 16 count or a 32 count option for the stitch along. Depending, you can pick which fabric count you would like. Lori says, I'm so happy that your shop is growing, Angela. I know you have been working so hard to make it all happen. Congratulations. Thank you, Lori. Your support has been much, much appreciated. Lori is a very supportive friend, and I am very, very thankful for that. Like from the bottom of my heart, thankful. Mary Jo says, little one needs a personalized license plate. Oh my gosh, that would be hysterical, actually. Valeria gave us a super chat. Thank you so much, Valeria. That is very kind of you. Aw, with the little chick with the heart. Okay, so 3 new stitch longs that I wanted to tell you about. Am I back, Pat? Pat says I'm buffering. So let me know if I'm back. The other thing that I want to tell you, my daughter is 6 to 10 years younger than her little brother. It's definitely has positive and negatives. That's true. It's different. You know, when my older 5 were young, they were all young together, you know. 4 were the same age and 1 was 20 months older. So they were all like in the same stages. But now it's very different. She's getting introduced to a lot of things that the other kids did not get introduced to for many, many years. And it's very different. But some positives, a lot of positives. I would say mostly positives. Like she's a pretty loved little kid. So she's pretty blessed. Oh, good. I'm back. My 19-year-old son just told me that he and his friends say bussin' to mean food is good. Oh, food. Where is your quilting retreat? And are there any openings? The quilting retreat is for Stitching with Lori Club members. And no, there are not any openings at this time. So it's for Stitching with Lori Club members for the retreat. The other thing that I want to tell you before I get into this stuff, because otherwise I will forget, Needlework Market, Nashville Needlework Market is coming, and it's coming soon. So I don't know By the way, you guys should all get your prairie calendars. I've flipped it to February. We're now on February. It's a fabulous addition to my sewing room. But Needlework Market in Nashville is happening March 3rd through 5th. So I am registered to be there. And I'm already starting to get emails from designers with what their new releases are. So if you guys see stuff that you want, please let me know so that I could put pre-orders in with the designers, or I can get it. Well, we're still ironing out the details, Kayla, but I'm registered, so it can happen. April, Valeria, it's in April. So Nashville Needlework Market is March 3rd through 5th in Nashville. It's only for shop owners to go to. You get to meet all the designers and you get to get their new release charts in hand while you are there. And then instead of having to wait, a chunk of time for them to be released to distributors and stuff like that. So you get to go directly there and support the designers directly. So Stacy says, okay, well, let's have a retreat. So let me know as you guys are browsing Instagram or Facebook, and if designers are sharing their new releases that are coming, if you guys see stuff that you want, please let me know so that I can make sure to make a note of it and make sure to get it for you. Do you need someone to go with you to market? Not this year. Not this year. I don't. It'll be the first time going. So I don't know. I didn't go the first year, and then COVID happened, and then last year was the first time back, and I didn't go then. And so now we're talking about how to make that happen. My husband is like, you need to go. He's been saying that to me for a number of years. As soon as it opens back up, you need to go. And I'm like, oh, do I? I don't know. So this year could be the year. 2023 is going to be the year. It's going to be epic, right? Remember when we came into 2023 and we were like, this is going to be the year. It's going to be good. It's going to be epic. You'll have so much fun, Angela. I can't wait to see all the goodies that you get for us. I should be in my new home at the end of March. Oh, that's good. That'll be great, Valeria. Get all of that stress off your shoulders. That's great. I'm happy to hear that for you because I know it's been a long road. Okay, so let's talk about stitch along stuff that is shipping to you right now. All right, first up, I'll go through the 2 new stitch alongs that we're starting this month in February. The first one is Pumpkin House. This is Houses on Pumpkin Lane by Pansy Patch Stitchery. And the first one in the series is called Pumpkin House. It's very, very cute. So with this one, you got you got a choice in cloth. So I think 16 count or 32 count. And then we have a fancy floss kit or a DMC floss kit. You got your choice. And so depending on what you ordered, one of these will be coming to you with your pattern. But look at those pretty colors. Oh my gosh, they're so fall-like. I love it. So Pumpkin House by Pansy Patch. That's one of the new ones that's starting this month. It's a 9-part series. So this is the first of 9. First chart of 9. Any one of us would go along to carry your bags, says Nancy. Hey, I'm not far from market, says Stacy. I will go the next one for sure. Yeah, Valeria, you are finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, just like Sandy says. Hang in there. Just a little further to go. Kathy, so nice you're going to market so you can meet the designers. I know. So pay attention to our Instagram because I will try to share some fun stuff on there. Jacqueline, Angela, I live just about 45 minutes east of where Needlework Market is held. If you need some company, how do you get in the Stitching with Lori Club? So the club opens up in June, on June 1st, and you can become a member between June 1st and June 30th. That's when the membership is open to join if you are interested in joining. And then the club runs from July 1st through June 30th. And we do all sorts of fun things. Like sometimes we get together and we have, like one year we did a Zoom meeting, we did a stitch swap. And so we made gifts for each other, and you had like a secret Santa type of a situation. And then we had a Zoom together so that people would open their stitch swap gifts live with everybody. And that was a lot of fun. That was actually a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard that night. Like my face hurt from laughing by the time I got done. It was a lot of fun. And we have like product of the month, and we have members of the month that get highlighted each month. And we, I don't know, we just try to do lots of fun things. And oftentimes the members that year will kind of direct what they would like to do with the club that year. So it's always evolving. It's not the same each year. I'm tired of my stuff being everywhere. Oh, Valeria, I hear you. That is not fun. Okay, so Houses on Pumpkin Lane. Yeah, that's the first new one for this year. The next new one that for this month, the next new one that we are also starting this month is the Little Sampler series by From the Heart Needle Art. The first one is called Hannah's Little Sampler, and this is what it looks like. It's very cute. It's like, again, this would be another one that is smaller. So a small, quick finish that could be very gratifying. If you like samplers, it's a sampler, but it's not one that could take you a really long time to finish because the size is pretty small. The stitch count is 72 by 108. It finishes, depending on what you finish it on. So 16 count, 32 count would be about 4.5 by 6 3/4. So this is Hannah's Little Sampler, the first in the series by Wendy at From the Heart Needle Art. And here is the pretty DMC floss kit that you get to go with it. So that one is also kicking off this month in February. And then we are shipping we are catching up with our stitch card shipments. And so this is stitch card set I. So cute. So cute. Look at that little house. And they're so quick and satisfying. So if you are feeling yourself in a mojo slump, pick up a stitch card and just stitch it up quick, and you're just gonna get right back on track. So stitch card set I. Here's the beautiful floss kit that goes with that. This is shipping out to you right now. Then we are moving on in our Snowman Collector series. The second chart is called The Clown. This is by Cottage Garden Samplings. And here is the cute floss kit for the clown. Now, you may notice with when we do a new series and the charts are being released as we're doing it, it's hard to do a complete floss kit for that because sometimes the stuff is not available. The floss that is needed is not available until the whole series is done. So what we are trying to do at Happy Little Stitch Shop, so that you don't continually get like the same skein of floss each month, is we are keeping an eye on the ones that have shipped to you with the first chart and only shipping to you the ones that are new for chart 2. We're starting to head in that direction. So that is our goal. So when we can't do a complete one right off the bat, then we are going to try to start just shipping you the floss that is new each month instead of shipping you repeat flosses. So that it's more cost effective for you. It's more time efficient for us. So the clown is coming to you in February. And then we are moving on in the month to month by Stitching with the Housewives. We are moving on to March. And here's the floss kit that comes with March. So pretty. I grabbed an extra March floss kit for some reason. I don't know why. We are moving on with the K with Mousecapades. This is number 4. It's called Reindeer Games, and it's by Luminous Fiber Arts. And Kay is keeping up with these, and she shares them every time she's done on our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. And they are adorable. I love that you share them. I see it each time that you do, and it's so cute. This series is just adorable. So this one is Reindeer Games. It's number 4 in the series. So that one is coming to you this month for February. My sewing 1,500. What? Valeria, your sewing room is going to be 1,500 square feet. Would you like to send half of that to me? I'd love to have more space. Yeah, Valeria could host a retreat. Super private, so grandkids won't go there. I will buy a big bell so I can hear my husband coming, trying to scare. Oh my gosh, does he sneak up on you? Oh my goodness. It's going to be a great crafty room. I hope you share pictures. I can't wait to see it. I love that, Angela. I'm overflowing with DMC. Yes, and it has bothered me. And so, especially as we get more help in the shop, we are going to be able to try to, do a better job with some stuff like that. What a fantastic idea. No double floss. That's my hope. That's my hope. Because I know when stuff goes out, I know when things are like, I would like to change this. I would like to do this differently to make it better for customers. And sometimes that's hard when it's just me. But as we continue to figure stuff out and continue to get people on board helping out, there are going to be things that we're going to change to do better, because I am aware of things that are not quite where I would like them to be. So improvements will come with growth. Yay, says Kay. I know. I'm excited to see you stitch it. Okay, we're also moving on in the Little Sheep Virtues. This is number 5, and this one is called Faith, and it's by Little House Needleworks. It's right there. Look how cute that is. These are adorable little charts. We are moving on in the Garden Club series by Blackbird Designs. This is number 4, and it's called Sweet Home. Look how pretty that is. With that bee and that pot. Look at that pot. It's like spools of thread. It's very cute. Okay, and then we are moving on in to our final Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings. This is the final chart. So then this stitch along is done. The Reindeer by Cottage Garden Samplings is headed your way. And here is the floss kit that goes with it. Kara, your shipping speed can't be beat. Thank you. We work really hard at that to get your stuff out to you right away. Lickety split. We try really hard. Right now, like I said, we're a little bit behind because of stitch along stuff, which makes me go like this. Oh, I want to get all these orders out because I don't like to keep people waiting. And so, we try to hustle and catch up. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate that, Kara, because that is important to us to get stuff out the door to you guys right away. Okay, Prairie Schooler Santa Club. You guys are collecting your Prairie Schooler Santas for our Prairie Schooler Santa Stitch Along with Lori, which is going to happen each November. You're going to pick a Prairie Schooler Santa. We're all going to stitch it together. And this month you're getting 3. Typically you get 2. So I apologize that you're getting 3 this month. We were off last month because last month you got 1. You should have gotten 2 last month. So this month you're getting 3, and then that will put us on track for you getting 2 each month. And usually each month I've tried to arrange it so that you get a big and a small to make the cost more consistent each month for you. So this month you're getting 3. The first one is Prairie Schooler Santa 2021. That one is really pretty with that owl, and those birds with those little sprigs. It's very pretty. And you are getting Santa's Revisited, number 1, which includes the 1990, 94, and 2005 Santas. I do not know what one I'm going to do next. I'm excited to keep doing these, though. This one was another one that was like very satisfying. It's a small, quick. So it's good to fit in some of those small, quick stitches here and there to kind of keep your motivation going, not just for me anyway, that it helps to kind of fit in, small ones here and there. Okay. And then Santa's Revisited 2, which includes patterns 1984, 89, and 91. So those 3 are coming to you in February. And then you sold on the snowman stitch along. I am Valeria, but we might be able to hook you up. We might be able to put you in there because I think we've had some people who didn't follow through. So if you want to be in it, let me know because we'll get you going with it. Valeria says, what other cloth would you suggest for 14 count wheat? Jen says, went to the dentist, threw my day off, forgot to come to the live. Well, Jen, what in the world? And I'm looking it up, Valeria, so hold on one second. Lori says, our Prairie Schooler Santa Club is going to be so fun. It is going to be so fun. I'm pretty excited about it. It'll be a fun thing to start in November, just, once a year. So it's not overwhelming. It's going to be fun. And I cannot wait to see everybody sharing their Santas. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. Okay. 14 count wheat. 14 count wheat. Ada. Who does that? By Zweigart. It's kind of got a modeled look to it. So I would say Legacy Fiber Arts would be my first choice. And let me see what seems pretty similar to that wheat color. Low Tide could work. We have Low Tide in stock, and that one could work. The other one would be Dunes at Dusk. Maybe Boston Tea Party. So Boston Tea Party might be an even better option, actually. So I would say Boston Tea Party first as a substitute for the wheat 14 count Ada. So Boston Tea Party first, followed by Low Tide, followed by Dunes at Dusk. And all of those are in stock, 14 count Valeria. So I hope that helps. Lori says November is the perfect time for that. It is the perfect time for that. I'm so glad that you said something about it, Lori, because I'm really excited about it. I'm in for November. I have all the Prairie Schooler Santa patterns. I started them in order from 84. I've done 5. Next up, 89. Nice. Nice. Yes, you did miss some fun stuff. Okay, and then the final stitch along that we're shipping right now is Chicken Club. This is Cornelia's. This is number 1 in the Chicken Club series. Number 2 will be released sometime in February. So expect that at the end of the month with your February, your March stitches. I had somebody say, could you just send number 2 with number 1? And I said, no, because number 2 hasn't released yet. And it releases in February. And then hopefully I'll get it right away and then I can send it out to you guys. So Cornelius is so cute. I have actually started on him, and my little one's very excited to have more chickens in her room. I was giving her a hard time one day and I said, well, what do you think? Should they go in your room or maybe they should go in the kitchen? They would look really cute in the kitchen. And she goes, no, they should go in my room. And then I already told you that I asked her about if she wanted the names on them. And she said, no, I would like my name on all of them. I said, you want me to stitch your name on all of them? And she said, yeah. And I said, why? And she goes, because then everybody will know that they are mine. I was like, oh, well, that's smart. I mean, in a big family, you got to claim your stuff, right? And so she wants everybody to know that they are hers. So Cornelius is super cute and a very satisfying stitch from what I have experienced so far. And I cannot wait to share my progress with you guys. Again, my whip parade will either be next week's Flosstube or the following Flosstube. I would like to get a chunk of progress in on a few of them. So I'm not sure that it will be next week. It might be the following week so that I have a chance to get a chunk more progress in. But Cornelius is very cute. You had a choice of stitching on 25 count Lugana, Barley by Lori Holt, which we have a ton of this in stock. And I know that it's sold out at a bunch of other places, but we have a ton of Barley in stock. So this is online for anybody who needs Barley 25 count Lugana. But for those of you who signed up for it, I have yours set aside so that you're going to get yours with your kit, with your stitch along kit. And this is the floss kit. And this is the floss kit because thank you so much, Lori, for providing the complete floss kit. This is the floss kit for the entire series. So you get one floss kit for the whole series, and then each month you will get the new chart, and we can add in more cloth as well. So Cornelius, super fun stitch. Very cute, very fun to stitch. How far into club are you for the Prairie Schooler, and can I join? Yes, you can join. This is our second shipment. So far we have shipped 4 patterns total, 2 small and 2 large. So this is only our second shipment. And I believe it's going to last for like 10 months, I think is what we have it set up for. And then you'll get all of the Prairie Schoolers that are available right now in those 10 months. Maybe it's 10 months. I can't remember. Is it available online? I can put it out there for you. I may have taken it off. If it's not available online, just send an email to our customer service, HLSS customer service at gmail.com, and we'll get you situated with it. Not a problem. You're welcome, Valeria. I don't see it, but would love that. Yeah, so just send a note to our customer service and we'll send you an invoice and get you all situated. We'll get you all taken care of. Okay, and then outside of our stitch alongs, I pulled some other goodies, some of which are new to the shop, some of which are not, some of which have been restocked, so may have been out of stock but are now back in stock. First of all, I will share with you new to the shop. I don't know why this is new to the shop. I should have been carrying it a long time ago. Is the Nifty Needles card by Lori Holt. So inside this, you have all of Lori's Nifty Needles. So you have a smattering of Nifty Needles throughout. So you get the binding needles in here, you get some tapestry needles, you get sewing needles, embroidery needles, chunky needles, and applique needles. So this, if you get the card, you get, a smattering of all of the Nifty Needles that Lori has. The Nifty Needles are also available in little tubes. And so this is the tapestry needle tube that I've just restocked. We also have the tubes for binding and sewing and embroidery and applique and all that kind of stuff available separately. So you can get the needles either as an assortment in the card or each kind individually in the little tube. So those are in the shop, ready to ship. I love that needle pack. Everybody who does hand sewing needs that. It's pretty handy and it's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Okay, then I'm trying to do some needle organization, and I remembered that we have this magnetic needle tin. The reason I started carrying this, and once these are gone, then they're gone. We won't be able to get them again because the company who made them for us is now out of business. But Lori says it's pretty nifty. It sure is. That little card is pretty nifty with all those needles in there. I love it. So we have a few of these left in the shop, and it's a magnetic needle tin. And the reason that I got these to begin with was because I wanted to be able to organize my different size needles and put a little label on the bottom and have a different tin for each size needle that I have. So then if I needed a 24 or 26 or 28, I would just be able to pull out the tin that I need and have that size needle in there. So we have a few of these left in the shop. And once those are gone, they are gone. And look, it says Happy Little Stitch Shop on it. Look at that. It's kind of fun. What's the best set for cross stitch? Tapestry. So this one. This one. I love my magnetic needle tin, says Kay. I love those magnetic needle tins, says Stacy. Oh, good. And then we have some other tins for little cross stitch organization. And I would suspect you could even put a magnet in here and magnetize it. But we have, this one is called Peace on Earth, and it's by Fancy That Design House. We have this cute little poinsettia one. We have Even So, It's Well With My Soul. And we have Making Spirits Bright. So I use these a lot for smaller organization, you know. They're very, very handy. I actually have this one, and I put all of my granny square starters in here. So I do just that center part, you know, just the center. Which, by the way, I blogged about both of these. So if you've not read the blog lately about those two, my gosh, those two pillows, I wrote about it on the blog. So, and linked to Lori's video that talks about all of that stuff for both of them. So if you haven't kept up with the blog, I'm going to try to keep up with blogging more about projects that we're doing through Happy Little Stitch Shop. And so I did that. And I also blogged about my latest remix finishes. But I use this one for all of my granny square starters. So like Lori talked about on her video, you just do the little tiny finicky center. It's not really finicky. It's easy, but it's probably the, you know, most fiddly part of it, I guess. And so she had recommended doing just a bunch of them, and then you can just grab a starter square and keep going to do your rounds on it. And I thought that was a fabulous idea, because oftentimes I will take my crochet when we hop in the truck to go somewhere. Or in this particular instance, I was getting ready to go to Garden Quilts, and I wanted to have a bunch of starters done so that I could crochet on the plane and add my rounds and finish my 4-round square. So I put all of the starters in here, and it was very, very handy, because then I could just pull this out, grab a starter, and be good to go. So these tins are pretty handy. So I brought those to share. I have the pack. What's the best set for cross stitch? How do you store your threads? Like, so Linda, when I'm not using them or when I am using them, floss threads, I assume you're talking about. I use my Tapestry Nifty needles exclusively for every cross stitch. I love them. They're pretty fabulous. These right here, the yellow ones. So each, for Lori's Nifty needles, each one is a different color. So pink is for binding. The yellow is the tapestry. Sewing is kind of a denim navy blue color. Embroidery is aqua. Chunky is red, and applique is green. So each tube has its own color to help you know which is which. Plus there is a label on the tube that tells you that this one contains the tapestry needles. So they are very, very handy and very good needles when you're not using the threads. Okay, so I don't have a great system yet. I painted, I don't know if you guys remember, but I got this chest of drawers from Walmart, I think. And I don't have them in here. They're out in the other room. I wish I had them. But I painted them and then I roughed the chest of drawers up a little bit to kind of make it look vintagey. And I put they have these really narrow parts in each drawer. And the idea is to put your thread on thread bobbins, and then put them in there. And I loved that idea. I was like, this is perfect. But the bad part about it was that then I have to wind all of my thread onto bobbins. And I was kind of tired of doing that. And I just didn't have time to kind of keep up with winding bobbins in order to store them nicely. Now I can still use this chest of drawers and just have the skeins of floss laying in there, in each narrow section. I could do it like that. But I will be honest with you, I don't have a great way for storing thread. I have not come up with a good solution yet. So that's not helpful, I know. But it's honest. I don't have a great system for storing my thread right now. I need to work on that. I do have that chest of drawers, which I shared with you guys last week, and there's room in there for me to put my thread. But I don't have enough of a thread stash to really. So I feel like the small tabletop chest of drawers that I painted, that's probably what will be my go-to for now. And then I don't think I will wind it on bobbins. I think I will just put it by color in these drawers. But there are people, you could watch Lori's video. She talks about how she stores her thread. And there are lots of other people out there who have very good thread storage ideas, some of which have been shared in our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. So if you have a fabulous way of storing your thread when you're not using it, please share it to that Facebook group so that Linda can see it, and maybe you guys could inspire her with some fabulous ideas. The needles themselves are also color coded. Oh yeah, that's right. So yes, each needle itself. So not only do you get the tube color coded, but each needle inside the tube, and this was genius, each needle inside the tube, the tip where you thread the needle is also color coded. So all of the needles in here, I have some of these needles. Where are they? All of the needles in, I have them in my little jar. Ta-da! So let me show you. Here's the tapestry ones. Ta-da. And so this is what it looks like when it's not in the thing. So the lids, there are lids on two sides, and they're color coded according to the needle. And then there's also a label on it right there that says tapestry. And then when you take off the top and you take a needle out, look, you see, it's yellow. So the rest of the needle is not, but then the part where you thread it is yellow, which indicates to you, that it's a tapestry needle. And then, let's see, these are the pink ones. These are the binding ones. So I will show you. Instead of yellow, the eye of the needle on this one has pink. So the needle itself is also color coded, not just the tubes. Keep all my little nifty needles in my little happy little storage jar. Judy, I have the old plastic containers that they came out with years ago for floss. Wind the floss on the cardboard bobbins and put them in boxes in order. I don't have a great solution either. I tried baggie, storage containers, just not happy with solution. Thank you for sharing your suggestions. Hello, Missy. Glad you are here. Then if you put them in your pin cushion, you always know what kind of needle they are. Yeah, so even if the needle is not in the tube itself, it's always identifiable. You always know what it is. It's fabulous. She's always thinking about organization, you know? It's one of the things that I love. Because it's like, 2 or 3 steps ahead. Like if you don't always have it in the tube, or you're in the process of using it, or you know how it goes, or a needle gets set someplace or whatever, the individual needles always have an identifier on it. And then I have restocked the Easy Guide ball tip needles, size 24, 26, and 28. So those are back in stock. And then I restocked some other cross-stitch goodies. Number 1 is the double-sided acid-free cross-stitch finishing dots in 3/4 inch and in 1.5 inch. So these are in stock for your cross-stitch finishing. I have restocked, because we were out of stock for these, your cross-stitch line keepers by Lori. Never lose track on your chart. It helps you keep track of where you're at on your chart. These are magnetic, and you can use it with your bee's knees stand, or you can just put it on the chart itself, because it just wraps around the chart, and you can just keep it on there so that you know where you're at. So these are the line keepers in stock. Cross Stitch Key by It's So Emma in stock. This one I was almost out of stock. Oh, these are not by you. Sorry. I thought I saw your logo on it, but these are not by Lori. These are by It's So Emma. So these are back in stock. Yes. Lori, how do you sew your sewing threads? You should check out her YouTube video, because she goes through all of that on a YouTube video. I want to join the Santa Club. Missed chasing down a sweet rotten dog. Just send an email to hlsscustomerservice@gmail.com, and we will tell us that you want to join the Santa Club. We'll make sure we have all the goods for you, and then we'll send you an invoice and get it out the door to you. Okay, 3 more things to share. First up, I'm big into organizing. I'm using these things every day, and so I will continue to share these with you all the live long day, because I think that they are fabulous. You guys know that I am not a great salesperson, but I love to share things that I really enjoy using, and that are fun for me to use and helpful. And I love to share that with you. So you guys are going to get tired of me telling you this all the time. But both of these I use daily. I am not kidding when I say that. I use it daily. Every night I sit down and I write down what my next day is going to look like and what is on the list that needs to be accomplished. And in order to do that, I use this. It's called Today is the Day. It's an organizer, a lister, whatever you want to call it. It's a, what do they call it? I don't know. Today's the Day notepad, maybe. And it's in the shop. This is by Lori. This is a thing that Lori has done. And it's been out for quite a long time. And I've been using it probably, I don't know, for the past 2 or 3 years, maybe. And not only do I use it for myself, sometimes I make a list for if I'm going to be at the shop and I want stuff to get done around the house. I'll make a list for the kids, like this needs to be cleaned, this needs to be cleaned, whatever. Sometimes I make a list for my husband, but most often I make a list like, what do I need to accomplish tomorrow? What is my focus for tomorrow, so that I can get some stuff checked off the list? And this is what I use for that every day. Every night when my husband goes in to put my little one to bed, he has time with her because he reads to her, and he has like a little bit of time with her. And then it's my turn, and I go in and I say prayers with her. and we talk about the plan for the next day. She always says, "What's the plan for tomorrow?" And then I tell her what tomorrow is going to look like. But while he's in doing his time, I'm sitting at my desk and I'm writing down what needs to be accomplished for the next day. So then I can go in and I can tell her, because she'll every time without fail, I will say, "Are you ready for prayers?" And she'll say, "No, what's the plan for tomorrow?" And so then I'll go, "Oh, okay. So the plan is," and then we'll go through the plan, what's going on with the kids, if we've got games to go to or not. So then she knows what to expect for the next day. She's not just being like lugged around from thing to thing. She kind of knows what is going on with us for the day. But I do this before I go in there every night. I sit and I look at the calendar. I have my planner in front of me. So I look at my planner where I have like, general stuff. And then this is more specific, like remix 19 and 20, cut, package, invoice, get it done today, or whatever I have to get done for the shop, I put on here. And then usually for appointments, this is all my kids' stuff. Basketball game, 4:00, basketball game, 6:00, basketball practice, whatever's going on, that's usually in this part. So this is fabulous. I use it every single day. I'm not kidding. My hubby is my thread keeper, says Valeria. Stacy, I love your lives. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Valeria, he put in sandwiches back by numbers. Oh. Plus he made an X list, extra large list to know what we have. Oh, an Excel list. Oh, that's so nice. Lori says she still uses hers every day. I love this. I hope it never gets discontinued. Like, please don't ever discontinue it. Because the other reason that I love it is because it's happy. It has happy colors on it. Like, I don't just want to use a plain piece of paper. This is very fun and it's sectioned out nicely. Like, it just makes sense in my brain. And so I love using it every day. I created a monster who wants me to write down what I took. Oh, he's doing like an inventory. I use my pad every day. You do, Susan? I'm so organized. That makes me mad. Being this way, I can sew if my room is messy. So I clean every night. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way in the kitchen. I can't cook in a dirty kitchen. So I got to pick it up first before I can cook. Yes, Martha likes the notepad list. Bright, happy things are so much better. It's so true. It makes it much happier to do. The other thing that I use every day is my lister. And so I ordered a bunch more of these because I think eventually these will go away and I want to have a lot until the next one comes out. And so a bunch of these are in the shop. This is a lister notebook. I have one here somewhere that's opened. I could probably open this one because I'll probably use it, but it's just, a lister with little boxes to check off what you've done. And so this I also use every day. It's kind of like general in my planner, more detailed on today is the day, and then like really detailed on here. Like sometimes there are little details with the shop, like, okay, you got to order this collection. Don't forget to order a layer cake for Stacy. Don't forget to order a bold for Sherry. Like they're just more details. So then this can sometimes be more detailed than this. So levels of detail. I like that one too. I hope they don't go away. And then the final thing that I have to share with you for all of your cross stitching goodies is the Prairie quilted tote. The Prairie quilted bag. We do not have many of these left in the shop. And they're pretty much like, you can't get them anymore. They're gone. We can't restock them. And we don't have too many left in the shop. So I want you guys to know about it. So if you missed it, or if you want one, or if you want a second one, you know that we have a few left. So that is the Prairie quilted tote, which mine happens to be right here, full of stuff. It's full of stuff. I've got a lot of cross-stitch project bags in here that are waiting for me to come up with a plan with. So, ta-da! It's a very large tote, so you can fit lots of stuff in here. So, for example, like I said, when we moved, I put all of my cross stitch project bags in here. You can fit all of that stuff in here. So if you're going, to a retreat, this would be a great yarn bag. If you're working on some granny squares, it's a fabulous, and look just how pretty it is. So we've got a few of those left in the shop. When do expect the unstitcher? Oh. Oops. I will reorder that. So I would say I'm going to order it soon. And then next week it should be there as long as it's in stock, which I think it is. So next week would be the ETA for that. Will a throw size quilt fit in it? I think if you fold it the right way, you could fit a throw size quilt in there, like, 60 by 70, or I think you probably could. I haven't tried it, so don't quote me on that. But I think if you rolled it up, like if you folded it thin enough, and then I think you could fit it in there. A small quilt, yeah. So next week, Jody. The Lori bag is a great size, says Laurel. Yes, it is. So those are the goodies that I have to share with you today. I hope that you're excited about our stitch alongs. I hope you will sign up for the new stitch alongs that we have available out there. And I'm going to be adding more for, into summer, late spring into summer. So keep an eye out for that. And then I hope you're excited about all of our goodies that we have in the shop. Stitch along stuff is going to be heading your way. We continue to ship. We got a big chunk out today. We're going to get some more out tomorrow. It'll be good. We'll be caught up in no time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping us get to 5,000 subscribers, you guys. And thank you for all the thumbs up on the last video. That was like the most thumbs up we've ever had. So thank you so much for that. So please continue to subscribe, continue to give us thumbs up, and continue to leave comments for us, because those comments are very important in helping spread our channel. So please leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking or how we're doing. And I'd really appreciate that. Is the bag made with cotton fabric? Yes, it is. It's made with Lori's Prairie fabric collection. So yes, cotton. And I will see you on Thursday for our quilting live. There is a chance that we will do some type of live sewing together, because my daughter will be here to read. And so I might like to take advantage of that while she is here, because they don't have school on Thursday. So I hope you'll join me for Thursday. I'll keep you informed of what that day will look like exactly, but it could include some sewing. And stay tuned for our 5,000 subscribers party, which will happen in February with some fabulous, fabulous prizes. So thank you so much for your continued support. I super, super appreciate it. I thank you very, very much. And I will see you on Thursday. Everybody have a great Monday and happy stitching. Take care, you guys.